In this video, we are going to solve the system of three linear equations with three variables, and we are going to do it by elimination method, and we will have to follow the certain procedure, doing certain steps. That's why right now I would like you to pause the video and copy down those steps in your notes. Don't worry if those steps sounds not clear for you. When we are going to do, when we are going to work out together certain system of linear equations, you're going to feel much better about this. So right now, please stop and copy this down. Now, let's solve this system. We have three equations and three variables. And the procedure tells us that first step is to check if all those equations are in standard form. It means that all terms with variables on one side and all numbers on the other side. And all x's are lined up, y's and z's. So in this case, everything is fine, and we can go to the next step. The next step tells us to choose any pair of equations and eliminate a variable. So what I noticed that if I'm going to use the first equation and the second one, it's very easy to eliminate variable x, because if I add them up, x and negative x will give me 0. And that's why what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to add equation 1 plus equation 2, and I'm going to eliminate variable x. So I'm going to copy down the first equation, x plus y minus 2z equals 7, and the second one, negative x plus 4y plus 3z equals 2. Now, if I'm going to add them up, I will see that terms with variable x will give me 0. We eliminated x, which we wanted to. Y plus 4y is simply 5y. Negative 2z plus 3z is just simply plus 1z equals 9. And I'm going to box this equation. Our next step is to choose any other pair of equations. So if we use equation 1 and equation 2, now we can use either equation 1 and 3 or 2 and 3. It doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to choose 1 and 3. And we have to eliminate the same variable. So we eliminate the variable x. We again have to eliminate the variable x. So I'm going to take equation 1, add equation 3, and eliminate variable x. So I'm going to copy down the first equation, which is x plus y minus 2z equals 7, and the third one, which is 2x minus 3y plus 2z equals negative 2. And I would like you to look and notice that it's very, very tempting just to start adding right now and eliminate variable z, because negative 2z plus 2z will give me 0. But I must eliminate variable x. That's why I'm going to multiply the whole this equation by negative 2. And my new equation is going to be negative 2x minus 2y plus 4z equals negative 14. The second equation I will copy down without changes. 2x minus 3y plus 2z equals negative 2. If I add them up, I will eliminate variable x, which I wanted to, and I will receive negative 5y plus 6z equals negative 16, and I will box this equation. Now, the last step tells us that we have to unite these two equations together and solve the system of these two equations. So, I'm going to copy down equation 5y plus z equals 9, and equation negative 5y plus 6z equals negative 16, and solve this system. And this system is very friendly. You can notice that if you are going to add just straightforward adding these two equations, 5y and negative 5y will eliminate each other, and we are going to receive, hold on, Z plus 6z, which is 7z, equals negative 7, and therefore z must be equal negative 1. Now, we are going to use either equation 1 or equation 2 to solve for y. I'm going to use the first equation, so I will have 5y plus z, which is negative 1, and this equals 9. If you add 1 to both sides of the equation, you will have 5y equals 10 and y equals 2. So now we have value for one variable, for another one, and we need the third one. To do it, we're going to use either equation 1 or 2 or 3, plug it in z and y, and to see what the x is. I'm going to use the first equation, but it can be any one of them, 2 or 3. So, to do this, I will have x, so this is going to be my first one, okay, x plus y, which is 2, minus 2 times z, which is negative 1, and this must be equal 7. So I will have x, 2 plus 2, which is going to give me 4, equals 7, or x equals 3. Now, we have already the answer. So the answer is the order triple, 3, 2, and negative 1. And the last step is to check our solution. So we are going to use the first, second, and the third equations, plug it in those variables, it makes it true, so our answer is correct. Now, equation 1, x is 3, y is 2, minus 2 times negative 1 should give me 7. Let's check. 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, so this is good. Second equation, negative x is negative 3, plus 4y, 4 times 2, and plus 3 times z, which is negative 1, and it should give me 2. Let's check. Negative 3 plus 8, which is 5. 5 plus negative 3, which is 2, which is good. And the third one, 2x, 2 times 3, minus 3 times 2, and plus 2 times negative 1 should give me negative 2. Very easy to see. 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 2 is 6, so this is 0. Negative 2 equals negative 2. Good. So we did everything correctly, and our answer is correct. What I would like for you to do, right now I'm going to clean up this page, so you will not see the solution. And I would like you to try to repeat this procedure. Good luck.